My name is Tim Donaghy. I grew up in Havertown, Pennsylvania. My father was a college basketball official, and because of that, because of my love of sports, I followed in his footsteps and pursued a career as an NBA basketball referee. The NBA is a much different game, if you will, from high school and college. Even though a lot of the rules are written the same, they're not enforced the same. I started to referee, based on the rules and how they're written in the rule book.
Tim Donaghy, the rookie official, is calling it very tight here in the early going. A lot of offensive fouls and picks, so they're calling it by the rule book.
Unfortunately, I saw some people that were moving up a little bit quicker than me. I learned from the veterans that there's a certain craft and a certain way that you have to do things in order to advance. And they'll tell you certain players are given the benefit of maybe traveling with the basketball rather than other players. Certain players are getting the benefit of not having that critical foul called on them that would send them to the bench.
Rubio gets a look, good if it goes. Oh my gosh, that's just a horrible call by Jason Phillips, who did not have the courage to call that against Kobe Bryant. Wow, awful no call.
It's probably about 50-50 when you look at calls that are enforced by the rule book and then calls that are made or not made based on star treatment, pressure from coaches at certain times.
What changed those last few minutes for you guys? You guys are the whistles.
I've never had conversations with the commissioner about what to call in a game and what not to call in a game, but from the operations department, they clearly dictate through video, through emails, through meetings, what they want called and what they don't want to call it. And it always seems to revolve around the star players or the big market teams. Kobe Bryant's a star in this league. He puts a lot of people in the stands, he sells a lot of sneakers, and he sells a lot of jerseys. And the fans paid an enormous amount of money to sit in those courtside seats, and they want those type of players on the floor. That's who they came to see. Bottom line is it's more of a form of entertainment than an actual athletic competition. I don't think the officials feel that they're not doing something that's not right, because in their minds they're being told what to do from the league office, and if they're going to continue to advance and get those big playoff bonus checks, you're going to do what the league wants. Being an NBA referee and being involved in the planning of how the game was going to be called that night, I knew certain teams were going to be at an advantage or a disadvantage. And it was just a situation where I crossed a line that I shouldn't have been near,